Hello and welcome to pmclounge.com. In this video, we are talking about courage. And if you're wondering why are we discussing a topic like courage on a project management channel, that too within the time frame where we are discussing extreme programming, that is because courage is one of the values of extreme programming. So, agile, remember, agile is nothing but a mindset. A lot of people tend to say it is a methodology. It is not a methodology. Agile is a mindset. And there are several other methodologies that come under the agile umbrella. So, just like every other agile method, extreme programming also comes with its own set of values. And that is why we are talking about courage today, because courage is one of the values in extreme programming. By the way, you might remember courage from our discussion on this topic during the study of Scrum. So, there are 5 Scrum values. We talked about courage in one of our previous videos. I'll share a link to it in the description below if you want to check that out. But what did we discuss? So, we essentially discussed that the Scrum team members have the courage to do the right thing and work on tough problems. This is from the Scrum guide. And then Scrum teams have the courage to take on the challenge collectively. Not just that, individual people on the team have the courage to stand up for their project too. So, this was essentially all about courage as one of the Scrum values. Now, how is this different from courage, the value that we study in extreme programming? It's actually not much different. Let's talk about it. So, courage in extreme programming, it essentially means that the extreme programming teams have the courage to take on challenges, something pretty similar to what we discussed in the previous slide as well. Individual people on the extreme programming team have the courage to stand up for their project. Now, let me clarify here that stand up is not a negative connotation here, right? So, let's take an example. So, you have a developer and a manager. The manager says the latest Gen AI integration must be done by our next release. This is what the manager is saying. The coder says, I know this is important, but it isn't possible to code it in this late. It will introduce a risk to the overall code quality. So, what's happening here? What's happening here is that the developer is not outrightly saying no to the boss, right? The developer is just saying what's best for the project. The developer has the courage to stand his or her ground and let the boss know that if we code a feature this late into the project, then it is going to introduce a risk to the overall code quality of the project. So, the coder here is not committing to a deadline that he cannot meet. And that's what courage is all about. So that was the first value of extreme programming, courage. I hope you were able to understand it. Like, share, subscribe. If you like our work, consider contributing by using the thanks button on YouTube or heading over to pmclounge.com/contribute. Don't forget to check out our website pmclounge.com, your number one free PMP and project management resource.